There is a good news for India's coastal states. India's coastline got significantly expanded from 7,516 kilometers in 1970 to 11,098 kilometers in 2023-2024, driven by new measurement methodologies. Gujarat and West Bengal saw the most growth, while Puducherry's coastline shrank. The recalculations of the coastline reflects the advanced measurement technologies and also coastline features. It boosts the economic prospects in coastal states like Andhra Pradesh with new ports and infrastructural projects. India's coastline have expanded almost half in just over 5 decades, from 7,516 kilometers in 1970 to 11,098 kilometers in 2023-2024. With the states like West Bengal, Gujarat and Goa adding significantly to their shoreline, Puducherry shrunk by 10.4% of its shoreline. According to the Ministry of Home Affairs recent report, India's coastline got significantly expanded. According to the Ministry of Home Affairs data, the new coastline measurement was released based on new terms of reference for measuring coastline accretion and erosion. Gujarat's recalculated coastline contributed to the most of the growth, particularly in 1970. Gujarat have 1214 kilometers of coastline. Now it is almost doubled in 2023-2024. Gujarat have 2340 kilometers of coastline. In the percentage terms, West Bengal got the highest increase, almost up to 357%. That is from 157 kilometers to 721 kilometers, the coastline in Bengal got expanded. If we consider pan-India, that is nationally, the coastline increase compared to 1970 data stands at 47.6%. That is from 1970 to 2023, almost in the 53 years span, our coastline got expanded up by 47.6%. Why and how this coastline got expanded? Is it true expansion or is it only scientific data relied on some new measurements? It is actually the advanced measurement technology helped us to revise our coastline length, not because our coastline real time have expanded, but because our measurement methodologies have changed. The major upward revision of coastline in 9 states and some UTs is attributed primarily to using a new methodology to measure India's maritime parameters. Earlier in 1970s, we used to measure our coastline based on straight line distance measurement. Unlike the older methods that relied on straight line distance measurement, the scientifically updated approach incorporates the new measurements of complex coastal formations such as bays, estuaries, inlets and other geomorphological features and phenomena. So earlier we used to calculate based on just a straight line. Now every estuary, every bay, every inlet, every curve, we are actually measuring based on new measurements. That is the reason why our coastline looks like expanded. Earlier we used to draw a straight line measurement. Now we are actually calculating every curve, every bay, every estuary and every new formation. For that reason, though new methodology was complex, it is providing accurate, precise data with respect to our coastline length. According to the experts, this refined methodology provides a more precise information and true length of the coastline, capturing its dynamic and heterogeneous character and phenomena. Coastline data, which was prepared in 1970 as prepared by National Hydrographic Office and Survey of India, was based on old measurements and old technologies and techniques which were available at that time. But the new measurement is different and which is advanced, which calculates every bay, which calculates every estuary, which calculates every curve. So, for that reason, our coastline got expanded. Coming to the states which have longest coastline, Gujarat retained its position as the longest coastline state. Earlier in 1970 data also, Gujarat have the longest coastline. Now also Gujarat have the longest coastline. But the difference lies in the second longest coastline. According to the 1970 data, Andhra Pradesh got the second longest coastline, whereas now Tamil Nadu was the second longest coastline state. So now Gujarat is the first longest coastline state and Tamil Nadu is the second longest. Earlier it was Andhra Pradesh. Tamil Nadu with a revised length of 1068 kilometers. Previously it got only 906 kilometers. Now 1068 kilometers coastline has overtaken Andhra Pradesh based on the new survey. Now Tamil Nadu got the second longest coastline. Coming to Puducherry. Puducherry's coastline including Karaikal, Yanam and Mahe contracted by 4.9 kilometers. Puducherry's coastline got shrunk. It got shrunk. Coming to Kerala. Kerala reported only a smallest increase in the coastline, almost around 30 kilometers, that is 5% of its coastline got increased. only a smallest increase with respect to slight increase with respect to Kerala coastline. The coastline expansion and increase data with respect to MHA report is still under review. It is not yet completely finalized, but the data was out. India's coastline spans mainland and also several islands, bordering Bay of Bengal to the east, Indian Ocean to the south, and Arabian Sea to the west. Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, and West Bengal, and also 4 union territories, Daman and Diu, Lakshadweep, Puducherry, and Andaman Nicobar Islands. They constitute country's maritime economy and biodiversity. Coming to Andhra Pradesh, AP government has been developing new ports such as Ramayapatnam, Krishnapatnam, Kakinada Port, etc., all of which are expected to boost economic activity, employment, logistics, industrialization, and urbanization. So, it is a good news for AP also. AP also got expanded coastline. Now, Andhra Pradesh can leverage its coastline advantages by promoting infrastructure, employment, coastline developmental activities, etc. According to the recent Ministry of Home Affairs data which was released and which was under review, Gujarat have 2,340 kilometers coastline, Tamil Nadu 1068 kilometers, Andhra Pradesh 1053 kilometers, Maharashtra 877 kilometers, West Bengal 727 kilometers, Kerala 600 kilometers, Odisha 574 kilometers, Karnataka 343 kilometers, Goa 193 kilometers. Coming to the Union Territories which got coastline, Andaman Nicobar 3083 kilometers, Lakshadweep 144 kilometers, Daman and Diu 54.38 kilometers, Puducherry 42.65 kilometers.